not own copyrights to this music being played right now. But that new J. Cole album, fire! They can't hear us right now. As I said earlier, we do not own copyrights to the music being played right now. This is a nice little chill beat. Hey y'all, got me ready to rap on here live. And I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Stat Junkies podcast. Season 3, episode 6. Yeah, season 3, episode 6. Here with me as always is Gent. How you doing today, Gent?
Shit, you already know.
And as always, it's Mr. Friday Night, your favorite podcast host, Mr. Entertainment, the Stat Guru, Marcus Roberts. Little lighter flick on them real quick. Call me a little Wayne today with these bars I'm gonna drop in your ear about this sweet science of sports, baby.
Stats don't lie.
Let's get in. The first thing I want to talk about today is just how significant and how genius Jordan's comeback to the league, how much impact it had on everything. Because when he left everybody knows he left in 1993, went to go play baseball. Most people don't know he was actually doing good at baseball before he left. But then when he came back, right, and the iconic Space Jams came out, the newspaper post bag, whatever, all that fun stuff. At that time, in 1995, it triggered a once-in-a-lifetime economic shockwave. You ready for these numbers, Gentry?
Give them to me.
$3.1 billion in revenue generated for Nike. $2 billion boost in stocks tied to Michael Jordan. 75 times spike in Chicago Bulls ticket resale prices. 9 million MJ merch units sold in 12 hours. One fan even sold his house to buy an $80K courtside seat from MJ's return. That man had everything in a chokehold.
He ain't about to make me do that, though. I salute him on everything else. I ain't selling my house. Man.
Yo, so you selling your house?
Bro.
You selling your house to see Prime MJ? I can get down. I understand why everything spiked, but for you to sell your house...
Nah, it's crazy word.
I get it. You want to see your idols.
Nah, that's too diabolical. That's hyper.
But now, you know what we need to get into? The last part of the All-Star weekend, because the celebrity game's going on right now. But I'm going to talk a lot of shit about the All-Star game, so we need to finish talking about All-Star weekend. So the 3-point contest came out. You got Colin Knippel. Tyrese Maxey, Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Norman Powell, and Bobby Portis Jr. That sounds like a crappy competition.
Definitely. They left a lot of people off there.
Now, I understand Dame. I understand Donovan. I understand D-Book.
They missing a lot of people.
And Knipple's a no-brainer because he's looking like he's gonna. I don't want to quote it too early.
Man, look.
But the way he's knocking down threes, he's gonna end up on the all-time three-point list. He keeps this up.
If he already hit what past Curry on his rookie.
But you got to remember, Curry was also playing behind Ellis. He was hurt and everything, but that's not to take anything away from Con Knipple and his numbers he's doing from the three-point line, because he's unconscious.
Man, you got to put Curry in there.
He's hurt right now.
I know, even though he hurt.
Even though they're saying that he's really just gearing up for the run.
We know what's going on.
He's gearing up for the run. But we gonna get into that. But who you picking out of this?
Dang, picking out of it. I was gonna pick somebody else to be in it.
Who you putting in it?
I mean, they ain't give me. Man, they leaving a lot of my 30-point players out. Where Brunson at? Like, Brunson should be in there. I feel Norman Powell, I guess, yeah. Mitchell, yeah. But I don't know. Like, one or two of them I will replace with somebody else. But out of them though, give me my man Maxey. Cause he my other 30.
Nah, that's a terrible pick.
Man, give me Maxey.
I hate to say that's a god awful.
Thank you,
That's
Sellers.
a god awful pick.
Thank you, Sellers.
Man, what? Maxey be dropping stuff. What are y'all?
That's a god
Yeah, maybe you need the good luck aroma today.
What the hell? Already got the good luck of Roman. Well, aroma.
But
Brian, give me Maxey.
that's a terrible pick.
All right, who y'all got then?
I'm either
I'm
going.
getting Knipple.
Yeah.
It's either Knipple or Murray.
It's Kipple. It's Kipple.
Oh yeah.
It's
Dang.
Knipple
Yeah, I'll take
or-
Murray too. But I'm still going with Maxey
Nah,
though.
alright. Since he's picking a wild one, I'm gonna go Knipple and then I'm gonna go Norman Powell.
Shit the we doing stupid. I'm going Bobby Portis Jr. Let's go.
Oh man, yeah. See, that's one of the ones I would get off of
we
there.
going Bobby Portis Jr. Picking it on tonight.
By the way, remember to like and share the pod.
This crazy work.
It will be posted on YouTube later on tonight. And good news, we are working on hoodies to be sold. And we are back making t-shirts. So if you want a t-shirt, get with me, get with Gentry, get with somebody who's been on the pod and just have them message me and we will get it done. It will be $25 a t-shirt, $35 for a hoodie. And if you want a long sleeve t-shirt, we'll talk about prices. We'll figure that one out because I've heard a lot of people want some long sleeve t-shirts. We're going to have a lot of merchandise coming out here soon. So stay tuned. We got some big things coming. But now, we need to talk about this All-Star Weekend. It's garbage. Like, I'm praying that this new All-Star format that they're doing does something. But if I'm being honest, I think the world's just gonna smack both USA teams. You got the old timers, the new timers, versus a well organized, well diverse world team. And them old timers ain't got no height. Their tallest person is Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's true. The newcomers ain't really got none.
They
either.
got Chet.
They got Chet
and Durant.
Oh, Durant, yeah.
Ooh, talking about that. Did y'all see that fight?
Fuck.
You didn't see the fight? You didn't see the fight? Oh, fans at home, do I got a doozy for you? And I hope they don't flag me for this. But this NBA fight was wild. Hornets. Give me 1 second. There, look at that. First one on the YouTube search right away. 4 players were ejected, 4 people were suspended in this altercation.
What?
Yeah. 4 people suspended. Oh, we in there. Alright, for the fans at home, are y'all ready? Let's go ahead and boop. Okay, leave that. Alright, here you go, Celis. So you can see it too. This shit gets insane. You don't want to. We're not on camera right now.
Hold on.
Oh, that's not even the worst. Just wait. It gets better. This is an old school fight. Watch Miles Bridges. Keep an eye on Miles right there. Right? There's Durant. You know Miles about that life. Yeah, Miles went at him, and then here comes Beef Stew from the bench. Hey, while Miles make a post afterwards saying y'all best fighter was pulling hair the whole time. Stewie Beef Stew got hit with a 7-game suspension. They're talking about possibly banning him because he's been in too many altercations already. And you can't run from the bench.
Pain.
You are not allowed
Yeah.
to leave the bench.
Damn. Oh, I didn't see that.
So, like I said, Beef Stew got 7. Miles got 4. The Hornets other guy got 4. Durant got 2. But they are letting Durant still participate in the All-Star game because he was already selected. But that whole altercation was crazy. But that's what I want to see. If y'all are going to square up on the court, be about it. Am I wrong?
Bro.
If you're really going to talk that talk, I'm going to punch you in your face, do it.
You know, back old school.
You feel me?
Old school. Oh, man, there was so many fights. Jordan, all them, Barkley, all them cats, man, they ain't like each other, bro.
Oh, they were scrapping.
Oh, he mugged the crap out of him.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that's what started it. Durant put his whole hand on dude's face and just pushed it.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Uh-huh, and then Miles pushed Durant. I'm trying to get it so y'all can see, oh, there it is. Here comes Stewie. Here's a better angle. My dude ran from the sideline, then they get in a little headlock.
Oh, yeah, you seen a couple fists though right there.
Yeah, oh yeah, they said Miles was teeing off on the body while Stewie was pulling hair and you saw him chop down a couple times. I'm surprised y'all didn't hear about that. That was everywhere,
No,
man.
you want to know what? I did see that on a book, but it was like, I don't know, too many links. Too many.
Hey, that shit was wild. I love that energy. I love them vibes. Like I said, if you're going to be about it,
I love seeing the fights.
if you gonna be about that action,
Boxing every sport.
Savage.
well, nah, cause hear me out. When everybody talk about what made the old time great, right? What made basketball so great back in the day? You hear about Jordan, you hear about Magic, you hear about Bird. What's the very next thing you hear about that? Man, them fights were crazy.
If you want to go see fights, bro, go watch hockey.
Still, number one is, I mean, even though
If you
they.
want to go see fights, go watch hockey.
I'm not-
Go watch
Even though they
boxing,
was.
bro.
Now, hear me out. I'm not endorsing just start throwing hands just to throw hands. That's
Yeah, nah.
wild. If you want to do that, join
Nah.
boxing, UFC.
That's what they did in the old days.
Ryan.
They were
PFL.
losing by
Hey.
10.
Ryan
Alright,
Artest,
the
Jermaine
game's over,
O'Neal.
down by 10, 2 minutes left.
All
Let's just
time.
murder their best player. That's what they did.
Hey, that was an all-time Jermaine O'Neal,
But-
Ryan Artest.
It definitely brought some excitement back because those were two teams battling. The Hornets were on like a 8-9 game win streak. Detroit's top of the division. So that was just, it was nice to see that kind of energy still there. Like, all right, there's teams that actually still want it. That's what I meant by I like that energy. Now, do I like seeing some fish thrown every now and again? Yes. But now,
They did get soft in the league, though.
bro, you can't tell me they didn't. Now, let's talk about this NBA for a little bit. First, we're going to start with the 76ers. Because I know you see that stat right now. My man Tyrese Maxey averaging 28 points
I just told you.
a game right now.
That's one of my 30 players.
Sellers, that's because every bet you made,
Last time I bet on him, he sold my
you got the Drake.
He did.
You got the Drake effect right now.
I mean, I ain't saying he gonna score 30 every game, but man, the way he kicked the season off, he was 30 for 30. 30 for 30. He was 30.
But
he was going. But
you know who we need to give credit to? And I got to pull it up on the screen for us. I think it's time we give credit back to
Embiid,
Joel
he coming.
Embiid.
He getting back into his groove.
October, average 17.3. November, 22.3. December, 25.9. January's, in the month of January, he's averaging 29.7. And in the month of February, 30.7 points a game. Is he back? Is he back?
What he keep getting? What he keep injuring?
He's now back playing. His feet, his ankles, and everything else. No big man problems.
Yeah.
But he's back. He's played some back to backs now. He's played in a lot of games this year.
Yeah, I was saying. I think he got his mojo back. Maxie definitely needs some help out there after them trading McCain. Oh, that's crazy. Still, like, but
The
yeah.
Thunder got a steal in that one. But so you do you like the 76ers' chances right now, sitting 6th in the division?
Yeah, I think you're gonna definitely see them in the playoffs. And the way things going, they still got a little bit of basketball still to be played. They can probably do something different, but
All right, we gonna run down the list of teams real quick breakdown because we haven't really been doing basketball and covering basketball for you guys here lately. So we gonna run down the top teams real quick and let you guys know who to look for, what not to look for, all that fun thing. So we gonna start off with the Pistons first, man. Are you surprised? First in the league, best record in the East, 40-13. Cade Cunningham's giving you 24.8, looking like who was the last star player for the Pistons? Like dominant scorer.
oh, you had
Billups?
You had Hamilton, Billups. You had
There we go. Because I want my first. Ben Wallace is the first person that comes to mind with.
Rasheem, Ben. They had a little squad.
But yeah, no. Cade Cunningham has finally turned the leaf. My man's a dominant. He's the number one option, hands down. Then you got Duncan Robinson, which I think is a great pickup. And that's all cool. Duncan Robinson is another great pickup, averaging 14.8. And then Jared Duran, 14.8 points a game. And then Tobias Harris. How do you feel about the Pistons coming into All-Star break? Do you think they can keep this up? Are we worried about them? Do you think they're going to shake in the last 10? They're 8-2. Do you think they can sustain this number one seed?
Yep.
So you're not worried about Detroit at all? Everything good in Detroit? It's not like the Lions. They're not going to just...
Nah, they they playing like this. They going somewhere. They gonna be dangerous.
All right, now another...
I got them. Yeah, they going.
Another team that's surprising to me, Boston. How is Boston still...
I ain't
winning?
really been. Yeah, I'll be trying to figure that out too.
I'm gonna tell you why. Jaylen Brown is finally getting the full floor to do what he does.
That's what they paid him for, though.
There's a reason why he was Finals MVP. There's a reason
and they
why
gave him that contract.
Right now, he's giving you 28 points in the month of February alone. Then they went and added Simmons, who in his one game with the Celtics this month gave them 27
Alfred.
points.
Yeah, he coming along.
I couldn't remember the first name. Thank you for
Yeah.
that. And then you got Peyton Pritchard, who is an unsung hero for the Celtics. Came out of nowhere, 3 years ago, and has steadily been getting better, averaging 19 points a game. You got Derek White
Yeah.
averaging 17 points. And then
Yeah.
I like their Nikola Vucevic.
Oh yeah, they got Vooch
Yeah, I like
from the
that.
Bulls.
Yes, I like that pickup because for a lot of y'all who don't
That's my
know,
double man.
he is underrated as a big man.
Man,
He is a
what?
bucket getter. He gets rebounds.
Man, that's my double man.
He does it all. He can shoot the three. He can
Right.
ball down low. He can
Right.
rebound. He can defend their big man. He doesn't get enough praise.
Definitely good.
And I think that's why the Celtics are able to still be 35 and 19, sitting second spot in the East right now. Because they play team ball. Jaylen Brown's going to do Jaylen Brown things. Adding Simmons gives you another score first scoring option.
Yeah.
Who can go out there and give you 20 points a game while Jason Tatum's hurt. Now, add Jason Tatum back in this lineup, they could repeat.
You think so?
Yeah, because that championship DNA is the thing.
When was he supposed to be back? Was he supposed to be back?
He's trying to come back already. I think he might come back after All-Star break. But now, I shitted on this trade earlier when I first heard about it. I dogged it. After what we've seen from Harden for 2 games with Cleveland, how we feel? Harden right now with his 2 games, average 34 minutes, 22.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and 7.5 assists a game. But I want you to peep another number I just noticed. Donovan Mitchell is not only leading your team in points with 27.5 a game in February, but he's also leading the team in assists in the month of February with 8. And then you add Harden with 7.5.
Harden averaged a good 8 to 10 assists.
But I'm talking about Mitchell with the assists.
That's what I hear what you're saying. That's tough. Who you wanted on and what night? All right, put the ball in one hand.
Like, at first, like I said, I shitted on this trade. I dogged it.
I told you. I was like, it's going to be there. Trust me.
But if Harden keeps this up, Mitchell and Allen keeps giving you 25.
And then you got Merrill coming in.
Which I saw him go for 31 game, hit like 10 threes.
The night before
threes.
last? The night before last, yeah, hit 9 threes.
I saw that.
They're calling him the new JJ Redick, actually.
Then they went and added Dennis Schroeder, too.
Schroeder,
I
yeah.
like Schroeder, defender. He can come in and guard your fast point guard and put a body on him and get some fouls, wear some minutes on him.
And they still got Tyson in there.
So how do you feel about Cleveland right now sitting at the 4th seed, 7 games back, 34 and 21 right now? How do you feel about them?
They gotta. I mean, they at 4, but they gotta pick it up still. You know, I thought they one of the teams that's kind of they shocking me right now because you know what they did the last couple years. Now they doing them. I'm like, but you know they gonna be in it too. They they marinating.
See, here's my thing about Cleveland, and I was looking for the stat right now, which I got pulled up. Their record versus teams above 500 is 14 and 15. Are we worried that they can't beat a good team?
Maybe with these pieces they just added, it put them there. Maybe that's why they did what they did.
All right. We're gonna talk about 2 more teams, then we'll get into where they think. How do you feel about the Knicks right now? Jalen Brunson giving you 26, OG giving you 21. Red flag on the play. How is Cat in all these stats right now that I'm reading off to you is only their stats in the month of February.
Right.
They're not their whole season stats. They're just for the month of February because I wanted to get the current stats for you guys. But red flag on the play. How is Karl Anthony Towns only giving you 17 points a game? I told you this man is terrible.
And the start of the season, he was averaging a good 25. You ain't know who was going to be that big scorer out of him and Brunson. But like I said, Brunson, my other 30-point scorer.
Yeah, but here's my thing. We know Brunson's going to ball. We know OG's going to ball. We know Mikel's going to give you your
little 10, 15 point, right?
Cat, New York needs 25 from you. Am I wrong? Am I asking too much, Sellers?
I mean, that's what like I said, he was doing it. He was doing it at the beginning of the season.
Well, we know he's not going to give us it, but that's what should be expected.
No, I wouldn't even say that.
That's what he needs to give.
I mean,
if you want to keep claiming that you're this best shooter, big man, this dominant big man, this, that, and the third, show me the evidence.
He doesn't have to. They have Miles Bridges.
Yeah, they got Hart. They got Hart.
My bad.
No, I make that mistake all the time.
I said good call out. Came from, I said Josh Hart.
Yeah, they got Hart. They got so many.
They have weapons, but when it comes playoff times, we all know it's time for the big stars to shine. And when you look at this list, who's the big stars of New York? Jalen Brunson's number one. Then it goes Karl Anthony Towns. Then OG's working his way up, though. I will give OG credit.
I don't know. He let me down a lot this year. Last year he was going.
He's been hurt. He's been hurt.
I kind of figured something went right.
No, he just came back. But another team that's a shocker right now, Toronto. Sitting fifth in the league right now.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram is finally shining like he should. I've been waiting for.
And hey, my man is
22,
Scotty.
22 points in the month of February. You got Isaiah Quickly. I think that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Averaging.
Emmanuel Quickly.
My bad. Thank you. Averaging 19.3 points. And then Scotty Barnes, 18.5. 8 rebounds a game.
A good double-double.
Then RJ Barrett, too. Giving you 18.
Oh, yeah.
And I like to pick up a Tyrese Jackson Davis or Trace Jackson Davis, whatever.
From Golden State.
Yeah, whatever his first name is.
He was one of my another rebounder for me.
Even though I think he lacks height, he's explosive.
I see why they had to sign him though, because Scotty Barnes was they, like, you know what I mean, and he playing center.
That can't happen.
So I see why they. I mean, he wasn't playing center, but you would think he was the way he was down there getting.
But you also
13 rebounds. Like what?
But when you look at that lineup, all I see is forward.
They got. You see what I'm saying?
Forward.
They got a lot of forwards, right?
And your best three players all play the same position.
Damn near.
Not damn near. They all play small forward.
But
they came in the league.
You see what I'm saying? They picked Scotty out of power though.
Yeah, they all came in the league playing small forward. RJ Barrett was a small forward.
Right.
Scotty Barnes, small forward. Brandon Ingram, a small forward.
Yeah,
but they're not the small forward that can play power forward, because none of them really. I mean, Scotty Barnes got the most strength out of them all, but you face a true power forward. You gotta hope he uses his quickness to get a steal and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But now I got a couple questions for you about the East. We're gonna get into the records here. Toronto, sitting 5th seed. Their biggest problem right now too. They can't win against a good team. 11-18 right now versus 500 teams. Are you surprised though with the lineup we just read to you? Do you really expect them to?
Yeah, do something with that lineup. At times probably, but not all. No, not all the time. They might get win a game out of them games, but they ain't a bad team. I ain't saying that.
No, they're not. But
stats don't lie. They need some big man to. You feel me? They need a big man, and that might just solve their problem.
You're not wrong. And then Philly right now, 12-17 versus 500 teams. And I'm pointing out
who you say?
Philly, 12-17 versus 500 and above teams. And I'm only pointing out this 500 and above teams because if you notice, I pointed out the 4 seed, the 5th seed, and the 6th seed. Do you think right now with these records above 500 teams, do you think they have what it takes to knock off New York, Boston, or Detroit? Out of those 3 teams,
Who, Philly?
Cleveland, Toronto, Philly. Who out of these 3, who stands the best chance to knock off one of the top 3?
Oh shoot. I'm definitely going with the Cavs. Definitely.
So you think Cleveland can sneak their way?
Heck, shit. They
Sneak their
won't.
way
I
into
don't
the
think
East?
they not gonna be 4th about time the season is over.
Where you think they're gonna be then? Let me know.
I think they're gonna definitely get a step up.
So they're taking 3
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
because they're only 1 game behind New York.
exactly, but I think they can though.
The
Honestly,
East is close. Besides the first spot, Detroit's got a 5-game lead over Boston, who's at the 2 seed, and then every other team separated by like 1 or 2 games.
that you bet not lose.
So you think Cleveland, out of those teams, stand the best chance
Oh yeah,
to make the?
they will. They gonna yeah.
Okay, now we gotta get into the West because we did the East. First team I'm gonna start with. I wanted to build up the suspense. The San Antonio Spurs. How do you feel about Victor Wembanyama this year?
Boy, oh my God.
Can you even say
Yeah.
boy anymore?
No, man, God, whatever you want to call him, having his way.
What did he go for? 26 in the first
in the
half.
First half.
He could have, honestly, he could have went for a 70-80 ball that game.
And they didn't play him at all in the 4th.
He tried to come back in. He asked coach to come back, and coach told him no. Which I understand. But right now you got Victor Wembanyama, Steven Castle giving you 18 points a game. De'Aaron Fox only giving you 13 points in the month of February. Are we worried about Fox's output right now? Or you think he's just buying
Fox,
into the system now that you got Castle, you got Wembanyama, you got Kendall Johnson, you got Harper? You think he's just finally realizing he doesn't have to be the number 1 option like he's always been?
I mean, I guess, but at times he still be.
Oh, he can still flip the switch. I'm not saying he
Yeah.
doesn't have that trigger. We're not saying that. But you think he's willingly taking this back seat to because you got to let Victor shine.
Yeah, but shoot, I mean.
And then Castle's a rising star.
Right, but that's Fox, though. You feel me? He should have some type of serious role behind Victor. Victor ain't in the game. Let me take over. Let me control it. You know what I mean? I think where they mess up at it, they put him and Castle in. And I see mainly Castle handling the rock. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like he should have a bigger part.
I mean, they both average 7 assists a game right now in the month of February. So they're both dishing out the rock good. So I'd let them both keep breaking up the rock. If they're both that's like having Donovan Mitchell or James Harden bring up the ball. They're both giving you assists. They're both making
True.
plays happen.
True.
How do you feel about the Rockets this year? The adding Kevin Durant. How do you feel about him? I'll give you my opinion after I hear yours.
I guess they still doing what they did last year. Kinda. They ain't surprising me. I know they gonna definitely go out there and get down, but I don't know. I think it's a better fit for him. I guess like Dylan and them, but Dylan he ain't too bad. He ain't.
See, for me,
Yeah,
they just don't have it.
You don't think so? It is like
Second round Second round bounce. They're out of here. And I only say that because we know Kevin Durant's going to be Kevin Durant. And Alpin Sengun is going to do what he's been doing and being making himself an emergence of a dominant big man. But I need more from Smith Jr. I need more from Amin Thompson. And I need more for Tari Eason. Eason. I need more for those three. Because if those three don't step up to the plate when the time comes, they're going to get bounced. Because every team nowadays in the NBA has 3 or 4 people that can step up.
Yeah.
And
they got some good squads, you know what I mean?
And not saying the Rockets don't have it, because those 3 that I said need to step up, they can do it.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it happening, especially when you run into a team like the next team we're going to talk about, OKC. With first off, adding Jared McCain, great pickup. Because if anybody knows about him, fun fact, he's so big on YouTube for vlogging that he got put into the celebrity 3-point contest because he, with a bunch of streamers like Blackboy Max, Cam Wilder, and a bunch of other YouTube content creators, and he's the only NBA player in it because he makes so much YouTube and TikTok content that it's damn near like the NBA is just a second job. Like the whole time he was hurt, all he did was make TikTok videos, YouTube videos, and practice basketball. But I think adding Jared McCain to the lineup only helped it out because you had SGA go down with an injury, so now you add another point guard that can come in and play the ball dominant guard, so that way Williams doesn't have to. Because I don't think Williams is a very strong dominant point guard that they're looking for like SGA is. I think you got Chet, and like I said, Williams. How do you feel about the Thunder? Do you think they can repeat?
I don't know, because for real, they kryptonite is the Spurs. They can't beat the Spurs.
You damn straight they can't.
Like, I thought it was just a fluke when the Spurs beat them in the tournament. Nah, they BTA'd them a couple times after that, the next couple meetings. Like, back to back to back. I'm like, dang, what is going on with them? They can't beat the Spurs, so I don't know. Maybe that team, they just can't handle.
Oh, yeah, no, the Spurs. That's terrible. Actually, fun fact, I just found it what I was saying about. But the Spurs definitely has the Thunder's number. But going back to the Raptors, while they're saying they're 5th seed, the Raptors will go into All-Star break with a 4-13 record against NBA's top 10 teams. Subtract the Cleveland games, and it's 1-13. 10 of those losses have came at home. They're 28-10 versus the rest of the league.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they ain't a bad squad. I don't know. They might get busy when the time come. You know that playoffs, cats will catch fire. Teams they will come out of nowhere.
You're not wrong. And then the last team I want to talk about is LA. Luka, AR, LeBron.
AR back?
Yeah.
He is.
He's just coming off the bench.
Right. Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about the Lakers right now?
Iffy. I felt all year about him. Iffy.
Do you think LeBron should finally just hang it up? Not saying because his talent isn't there. Do you think it's time to finally just move on and make way for LA to try to rebuild around Luka? Because that's what they're doing. They're building around Luka right now.
Yeah, no, like, because, who wouldn't want Bron?
I mean, true, he is in the month of
But-
February averaging 21 points.
But I do feel like
Oldest person to get a triple-double.
I don't know. Maybe they got the big three too much. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. And now,
'Cause that's Luka and Bron. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Bron want the ball in his hand, but like you said, they building around Luka because it's definitely his team. But it's something I don't know. It's iffy. That's how I felt about him.
now I watched this interview earlier with Kevin Durant, right? And he was going on about LeBron. And he was talking about we have to put more respect on LeBron and give him some type of elite status for just his longevity.
Shoot,
For being able to 21, 22 years in the league
name a stat.
that he's not competing in. The fact that he's played against over 40% of the players that have played in the NBA.
You feel me?
He spent more than half of his life in the NBA, and that's not just saying he did. No, it's actual stats proving he played against 40% of the players that have played in the NBA. Do you realize that's almost half? And the NBA started in the 19 somethings.
Can you say that about Jordan? Just saying.
Now, I'm not saying I'm putting Jordan. I'm putting LeBron over Jordan.
You know, I hate that when people even ask me that question. But different time periods, you can't compare them.
We gotta stop putting caps and putting different mountains for LeBron to have to climb over to be the GOAT of this generation.
He is definitely the GOAT of this generation, and that was right.
Now,
Put some
Steph Curry's
respect on him.
another GOAT of this generation.
Put some respect on him.
Because, I mean, just look at Magic's era. There was Magic, you had Bird.
It's always going to be.
There's multiple.
Yeah, always.
But
definitely.
LeBron's the number one in the basketball of this generation. Because I give Kobe last generation and I give Jordan the generation before that.
For sure.
Everybody wants to argue.
And it was
I'm one of the first ones to put respect on Curry's name. He deserves to be put in that conversation.
Yeah.
But I now also realize you got to give LeBron his flowers for 21, 22 years in the league, still averaging 20 points a game. Like I said, just recorded a triple-double as the oldest person to record a triple-double. And it wasn't like a 10-10-10. No, I think he had like 21, 22 points that game. So you think we need to start giving him his respect as the GOAT of this generation?
They should have been giving him his respect.
I mean, as you know, we watch sports. We watch all the sports. There's always some mountain. There's always some other challenge he has to prove.
Right.
Yes, he's lost a lot of finals, but the fact that he's been to that many. How many? What? Jerry West only won like 1 out of the 10 he went to. Or something like that, and he's the logo.
Yeah. That
but like, you feel me? If that's what we're using, then you can't. You gotta draw a line somewhere.
Right. But nah, I don't know. You know, people don't want to never accept reality. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But nah, they definitely need to though.
And now I got a little bit of college football for you guys, because I think this is wild. Y'all remember Michigan's coach Connor Stallions? For y'all who don't know who Connor Stallions is, he is the one who came up and made the system for Michigan to be able to cheat.
Huh?
He went and studied. There's a documentary on him. You need to watch it. 30 for 30 about him.
That's who y'all was sending them people to? I mean, not y'all.
I ain't got nothing to say. But the best. back to what I was saying. The man would study, would watch film of play callers. Right? He'd watch numerous films, and then he went and stood in front of a camera and put a white wall behind him and went over every different play signal that he knew, that he's seen, that he's ever heard about, did it and put it all, and then there's a whole list of things he did. Basically, he's the one behind it all. He's the mastermind, the little film guy, because he was like a film guy or something.
Yeah.
A little nobody. And then magically worked his way on to being next to Harbaugh on the sideline because he was the mastermind. And why I bring that up is this man tried to have his 8 year show cause penalty taken away. So basically have his suspension.
Taken away for what?
Yeah.
To what? Do what?
Come back and coach.
Oh no. You gonna do it again?
Come back and get on the sideline.
I mean, what? Nah.
Because he appealed it.
Because they did fire their coach down there.
Well, no. Well, they did fire that coach.
Yeah.
But Harbaugh was the coach at that time,
Right,
and he didn't get fired, but he got hit with a 4-year show cause, which means basically unless he can show proof that he wasn't involved in the cheating, then he cannot coach in college football for 4 years.
Yeah, he might as well step it down.
That's why he went to the NFL. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that's why, but that's why I believe he ended up accepting that offer from the Chargers.
The Chargers. Yeah, he might as well go coach high school or something.
And Connor Stallion, he got hit with the 8-year show cause.
So, hey, you better go ahead and wait that out, my boy. Go coach somebody else or something.
And then I forgot, we got one more NBA topic to talk about. Have you been up to date with the whole Jonathan Kuminga situation with the Golden State? So
I heard somewhat semi about
So
it.
before they traded him, they got into it. You know, Kuminga's not happy. He's not playing. This, that, and the third. When I tell you they got so petty that they yelled at Kuminga because his family member took too much food from the family room. I repeat,
They yelled at
the
him.
family member took too much food from the family room.
Oh, they wanted that brother gone. They wanted that brother gone.
Listen.
Yeah, here we go. The exact Kuminga was prepared for. He knew management wanted to ding him for missing a team requested event and alert him that someone around him was taking too much food from the family room. It got so bad that everybody in the organization was calling it petty straight up. At that point, and the only reason why it got so bad was because everybody knew Jonathan Kuminga was drafted 2 years ago, and we've been going through the whole play struggle with him.
Yeah.
The owner is cool with Kuminga because he watched him do the skill games before the NBA and the combine and stuff. Fell in love with Kuminga, so he wanted Kuminga bad. He wanted Kuminga on the team. He wanted it to work. So basically, was trying to force it. While Steve Kerr, everybody else was like, "This isn't going to work." Because Kuminga's also other problem that they say he had was he wouldn't conform to the team play. As in, you got to take that back seat. We need this from you. We need that from you.
Playing his role.
And he's like, well, I deserve to start getting plays ran for me. I should be number 2 option. Which I mean, when Steph Curry went down, he was. But we all know how Steve Curry, you got to prove yourself. You got to prove you could play in the system. I mean, they won so many championships because everybody was willing to give in to the system.
Right.
Me personally, I think they should have traded him a long time ago.
That's your squad, ain't it?
Yes. I think they should have traded him a long time ago, and they could have had a better trade, higher trade value for him instead of just getting Kristaps Porzingis. Which everybody keeps telling me he's decent. The man's been hurt for 12 years. I don't even think he's been in the league for 12 years. But Kristaps Porzingis, what, he was dominant for a little bit of time in Boston when he was healthy during their finals run. Then he was dominant
in Atlanta.
Then he was dominant in New York when he first got drafted. That was when he was called the Unicorn.
Okay.
But we should have traded Kuminga a long time ago and got the value we needed from him. But to get mad over the fact that the family was taking too much food, someone around him was taking too much food.
I mean, and that just goes, like, people will make something out of nothing on anything. Like, the media is the most clout chasing, but like it be. I'm like, what is the point? Like,
That's crazy. Bro.
Now I want to talk the Olympics because I've been getting into arguments with people about this. Which one's better, summer or winter?
Summer.
Which one's more watched, summer or winter?
Shoot, I mean, I don't know. I would probably say winter.
Yeah.
Am I? I don't know. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it depends. Cause hey, I love watching the track now. That's
Now,
the
that's
track.
summer.
That's
Summer.
yeah. No, I'm just saying. I know, but I don't know. I mean,
For me, summer takes the cake. You got
'Cause you got-
gymnastics, you got track, all the track and field things.
right. You got soccer
Soccer, you got flag football, which you're adding.
about to be right.
You got basketball, women's and men's,
You got the big three.
and
You even got cricket.
Shit, you got the basketball period though.
like it's just for me, it just doesn't make sense. Cause then now for winter, you got the half pipe, you got the slopes, you got
Hey though.
What
Did you
else?
see old girl do that thing?
Lizzie Vaughn.
Man.
Well, I give her props anyway. The fact that she even made it that far down the hill on a torn ACL.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she had a torn.
I don't know nothing about her.
She tore her ACL before the competition.
God dang girl.
I'm talking like a week before competition. She tore that.
Yeah. No, I just been watching it here and there though. Like,
But I only bring that up because for fun fact about the Olympics, in 1908 was when they made the Olympic gold medal, right? Well, not when they made it, just in 1908, it was actually 100% gold. Like, that was real gold. That was the actual. That's why. Now I understand why countries were leaving their participants behind if you couldn't win a gold medal, because they wanted that. That was real authentic for what they say, like solid 14K gold. Now it's now just 1% gold. It's actually sterling silver,
that look like
spray painted in 14 karat gold.
Listen, because that don't even look like that.
I'm telling you see the first one.
Yeah.
That was the original one up in the corner. It is a thin layer of roughly 6 grams of 24 karat gold, but it is actually built on sterling silver, about 523 grams of it. Is it even a gold medal at this point? And now, you asked me were we going to talk boxing this pod. I forgot I had this. So we are going to talk boxing this pod. Because can you believe that there are people out there saying Shakur needs to find a dog in him?
I seen that.
Still. Did we not see the last 2 fights? Like, have I been asleep, Gentry? Have I been in La La Land or something?
Wow.
Did we not see him stand in the paint
That
and
was
put the
that-
work on
That was
Zepeda?
James Toney, wasn't it? Yup.
Did we not see him stand in the paint and put the work on
You did.
Zepeda? Or did we not see him put on a master class of boxing, and a reason why I say this is because I don't think boxing fans nowadays fully understand what boxing is. Everybody got so hip to knockouts. Now they rate it, if it's not a knockout, it's a terrible fight. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not boxing.
No,
Boxing isn't a
it ain't
knockout.
about-
Isn't
right.
about the knockout.
Right.
It's nice to see.
Right.
That's like seeing a dunk in the NBA, or nowadays a deep 3-pointer. It's nice to see, but you're there just to get 2s and 3s, no matter how it comes. And to say Shakur Stevenson doesn't have the dog in him is crazy, because you're not going to get the knockout from him.
I mean, first off, what more do I need to do?
But if we talk about his true boxing, how his defense, his combination work, the best jab in the game. He throws 3 different styles of jabs. 3 different styles of jabs, not just one jab. 3 different kinds. Boxing fans need to start appreciating and understanding boxing is more than a knockout.
Definitely.
It is about the defense, the combination.
I mean, maybe he's seen something and he ain't like something about the fight. You know what I mean?
I don't know what there wasn't to like about that fight. To me, that was what boxing. That was.
Because he dominated all around. Like,
that's a video you put
he
on.
must have wanted to see a knockout.
You feel me? 'Cause to me, that's the video you put on at your local boxing gym. Hey, this is what we're shooting for.
Mm-hmm.
This defense,
Mm-hmm.
that style of combination work, this, that, and the third. That's an all-around boxer.
Right.
Are we? And then there's another person who said he could be as big or bigger than Floyd if he keeps this up. He could be the. And when I say that, I'm not talking like money-wise, Floyd, but they're saying the next American boxer. I don't like them putting him in there. Only thing I put him in conversation with Floyd is the defense.
I mean, that's about
You can't touch him.
Yeah. Other than that,
And their hand speeds are
he
crazy.
his own man.
Their hand speeds are crazy.
Right, but he his own man. I don't think they fighting off. I mean, offensive wise, they no. But like you said, defense, he is hard to hit. But nah, they ain't nothing to like. Even though he was mentoring him, or early in his career.
Yeah.
But nah. See, I hate when they be trying to compare everybody to some. You know what I mean? Like, dang.
It's their favorite thing to do. If you can't compare somebody to somebody else, are you really doing something?
I mean, that's I feel that too, though.
That's how they go about it. Now, it's time we get into some college sports. And I want to apologize to the women's sports, because last pod I came on here and I said there's no other teams in college women's sports besides UConn. I want to change my statement. UConn's going to win it, no doubt in my mind. But I feel like I need to shout out a couple of the other teams that have actually been doing good this year that I just ain't giving no credit to. Because I've just been so focused on UConn's dominant run. Because you got teams like UCLA that's 24 and 1. Ohio State who's 22 and 3.
Yeah.
Michigan's 20 and 4. Then you go to the SEC, you got South Carolina who's 24 and 2. Vanderbilt, who's a surprise team this year.
Vandy?
Yeah. Vandy stepping it up on all sports aspect. That NIL money go crazy. 20
Sure
that one got me.
I do.
23 and 2. Texas 23-2. And I just want to say, college basketball is one of the hardest sports to keep up with, in my opinion. There's just so much going on.
They playing every other day, every 3-4 days they playing.
It's so hard to keep up with, to keep track, and I think that's why
so many teams.
That's why March is so surprising and such a big deal. March Madness is such a big deal because all these teams that you see make the Cinderella run, half those teams been dominant all year in their league.
Mm-hmm.
They just play nobodies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we all know we love it, and we keep an eye on the women's college basketball. But it don't really get interesting till March Madness. Let's be honest here. That's when you really get to cover college sports.
Yeah.
But now, talking about college sports, have you been keeping up with all this problems with the NIL money? Alright, so I'm gonna fill you in. So there's a dude from Kansas, their best player. Paid him $3 million in NIL money, right? He's already missed 11 games this season. And he's definitely leaving next year. Because he's already touted as a lottery pick. Here's my question. Do teams need to shift their focus from trying to sign one person for that $6 million, $3 million, and just go that might not play every game, and just go ahead and take that $3 million and spend $1 million on 3 players that's gonna be solid and play every game?
That's exactly what I do.
So do you think the team should go for the smaller player?
I mean, why
now
not?
We're not saying
not all the time, but you never know what you getting. When you do, for example, young man, they should know that's coming with this NIL. About time they get in the door, they turning around on their way right back out the door.
No,
like,
this right here.
That's right there. That's crazy.
This shit right here. Hold up. This shit right here is what's coming with NIL deals. 6-year player was denied. He requested to come back for his 6th year 3 times. Got denied by judges, right? The 4th time he gets accepted, but he gets approved by a Mississippi State court judge from his home state. Yeah, no, I was getting up to make my point to you guys. Like it is crazy at the fact that my man appealed this 4 times just to avoid going to the NFL because he's making so much money in NIL deals in college that they'd rather try to find any way to stay in college and keep making $3, $4, $5 million. They go risky to go to the NFL. I remember when the dream was, can I just get done with college? Can I leave as a freshman in football so I can go get to the league? Now you got players going back for their 6th year. There's a dude on his 8th year playing.
I like NIL to an extent.
Like you,
I think college players do deserve some money. They're getting way too much money though. They do not need all the money they are getting right now. They definitely deserve a little piece of the pie, but not the whole damn pie. Because that's just ridiculous. That they're coming back for 6 seasons, 7 seasons to earn a couple more million when you can just go to the NFL. Like that's just stupid.
what you missed, True, is me going on my rant about
I'm hip to it.
Appealed it 4 times and finally got it approved by a Mississippi State court judge. He had to go to his home state where he's going to continue to play at just to avoid the NFL. Because you know what this really showed and what this would have done if he would have been denied. He went on this for so long, he didn't get an invite to the combine. He skipped the senior game. he skipped everything that he needed. So it didn't squeak at me. He skipped everything he needed to do to be able to go to the draft. So he had no choice but to try to get this appealed. And this is what the NIL deals are bringing. Now you got people looking for 8 years, coming back for 7 years. And his big thing was the coach at his D2 college told him they were going to redshirt him. Didn't actually redshirt him. So that's what he was fighting. The fact that they told him he was going to be redshirted, but they never actually went through and redshirted him.
I mean, when they do come out, he one of the most quarterbacks that threw for the yards, though, behind Sane.
I mean, yeah, I would too if I'm working on my 7th year at playing in college.
God damn, you right. You right.
That's like, I saw this 25-year-old recruit. Y'all heard this right. A 25-year-old freshman signing at Maryland. What?
Yeah, that's...
I want y'all to look at me for this.
Nah,
In what world are you signing as a 25-year-old freshman in college basketball? You got players coming back from the NFL who ain't getting the playtime they thought.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the list. Know what? I'm gonna go back to college. They've done it.
Yeah.
Actually, they just stripped the dude mid-season of his eligibility to play, and he came back to college basketball. The one dude was shooting free throws in the opposing team's crowd. We're chanting G League dropout.
Oh shoot.
G League dropout, and he was at an away game too, so he was surrounded by the other team. But you got people from the G League coming back to try to get eligibility in college. What has the college sports
and right back up in the G League though? Like, man.
Well, no, they're hoping, you
I ain't
know,
saying they ain't, but I'm just-
24, 25, playing with some 18-year-olds. I should be able to get a bucket, you feel me? But I say all this to ask my question.
I should be able to get a bucket.
Where does it stop? When do they realize they has to start putting a cap on how they got to go back to putting a cap on how many years you can play in college? COVID years are done. The people who were affected by COVID, who had their seasons shut down because of COVID, they're gone now. So why are we giving extra years out?
Man, it's gonna come to a stop. They're gonna have a lockout on it or something, because all this mess is crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy. I'm sorry, but
You got college players living in penthouses.
right. Since when Cass was not wanting to go to the draft though, and rather stay in college.
Doesn't make sense.
I thought I was playing to get to the pros. Like, come on now. Let's
18-year-old, 19-year-olds in top floor penthouse that you see your celebrities living in. All of them got drop top Maybachs, and I don't even know if that's a real car. I know Maybach, I don't know if they make a drop top. But with the money they making, I don't see how they can't just look at them and be like, hey, yo, make this. It's just crazy. I'm all for college players being paid. I've been for it for years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But 4 million? 5 million?
Man, I'm not giving that mess up to, man, listen. They better start locking in. Because I'm telling you, they gonna end up taking that NIL stuff out. Yeah, we don't know why we even came up with this. Get this out of here. I guarantee you that fix a lot of stuff.
Oh, it would cause such an outrage.
Oh well. Make it get paid when you get to the league. Make it to the league then.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, though.
Real,
Eventually,
like,
they're gonna have to do something.
That's man, no. Heck no, bro. Nah.
It
I mean,
might-
but
it-
like you said, what I would do, I'm gonna go chop my stuff up and go give it to some players that I know want to play. Y'all can go for them big names all y'all want, because I already know half season they gonna be out the door somewhere else.
How you feel about the NCAA enforcing you get 5 years? And when I mean 5 years,
Because you is redshirted that freshman year a lot of times.
so like
So
that.
that's understandable.
There's your 5.
That's been like that.
4, but you're technically on your 5th year.
Right.
You think they should go back to enforcing that? No, like I said, drop the COVID
Because you
year
gonna
stuff.
probably only play 3 years anyway.
Drop that. Oh, you have 6 years eligibility, 7 years, unless you have a season-ending injury that happens at the very beginning of the year.
Yeah.
If you have a injury at the end of the year, like the bowl game or 2 games before,
Yeah.
it's no, you don't get your eligibility back. Other than to end it off, college football, Big Ten, is trying to get the league to approve of a 24 system playoff. So there's going to be a 2014 playoff system
4
now, but no conference championship games.
Nah, I'd rather just keep it how it is.
So
I'll keep that 12.
how you feel about Big Ten is trying to push for a 24 team playoff system, but no college championship, no conference championship games.
Yeah.
So you get rid of the conference championship game and you just add, I guess it'd be like 3 teams in each conference.
Get that out of my face ASAP.
That's because then who gonna be able to say they the champ? Or they the, you know what I mean?
The champ of the conference.
The champ of their conference.
You
So,
take it
nah,
away
I
from
would-
me
I
and
don't
able
like
to go.
that.
I'm better than you. I won this conference.
This is what Michigan and this is what they live on.
Their
you
game
know what I
decides
mean?
9 times out of 10 decides who's going to the conference championship
right,
game.
Right. So yeah, nah, I ain't with that one.
I'm tired of them trying to expand the playoffs.
Yeah,
One,
they did
you're
it.
never going to be able to recreate any system like March Madness.
Right.
For football, to try to add 24 teams, now you're basically adding all the ranked teams into the playoffs.
Basically, yeah.
If you're ranked, you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You cannot recreate a big March Madness system. It's just not how it works with football.
No, I think they should keep it how it is.
Smaller schools, 9 times out of 10, does not beat the bigger school when it comes down to the championship game. Just look at what happens to Notre Dame every year.
Yeah.
Or TCU when they get in it. Just go back and look at the history. It just doesn't make sense. Keep the, what is it now, 12?
Yeah, 12.
Keep the
Yeah,
12.
and I think that is perfect that way.
I like it. I like the new terms they put on to where each team, the conference championship winner, will actually get in, because Duke didn't even get in and they won their conference.
Yeah, that was crazy. I remember you called that one.
I told you though, because at the end of the day, they couldn't have Duke represent their ACC. You couldn't do that.
I mean, understandable. I know they rule it in college basketball, but
I just stick with the system you have. The new changes you made are nice. The 12-team system is nice. Try out the new implements you put for teams getting in, and then take it from there. But don't try to change it. But is there anything else you feel like we need to talk about today?
all those fights I mentioned last week, they gonna be in the makings. Watch. Even though, some might not work out, but a lot of them, it's gonna happen. Watch.
In those fights he's talking about they are working on Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney, and they are talking about trying to find one of those big ones to fight Shakur Stevenson, but I'm calling it right now. And if these people sitting beside me have learned anything today, the stat guru's just really good at calling stuff. I don't know what it is. I just have that ability. That's why we do these podcasts. But just remember, the stats don't lie. We'll be back next week. We are now selling hoodies and t-shirts. $35 for a hoodie, $25 for a t-shirt. Message one of us your size, and we will get you the shirt order in. And you will have to pay before you receive the shirt, because a lot of people ask, am I going to get the shirt first? No, you have to pay before you receive the merchandise, just like at a grocery store, just like at a clothing store. We do not give out handouts. Wow. Yes.